Unit 5 technique. We're looking at chord inversions, and I'd like to share with you an exercise that's not in your book, but I find it very valuable for learning the chord inversions. Take your triad you know so well, root position, but let's toss it in octaves here, going higher. Now that's pretty easy when you're dealing with root position because we can visualize that well, and we've played it for a while, so our hand knows the shape. But what's really helpful then is to take our first inversion, a little more foreign to our eyes here and foreign to the feel, and let's focus on it. What does it look like? Shift to that next octave higher and next octave higher. How did it feel? How did it look? Second inversion, similarly. And you just throw those up there in octaves. Now what we can do with this is really do a couple things with our technique. If we do hands together, maybe start out hands alone, but eventually hands together, let's bring in that arm weight. So we get that heavy drop. Then the next inversion, we're going to again do that same heavy drop, but now watch what I'm doing after I drop. It's an immediate preparation, isn't it? So in other words, we go from here right to the next triad. So as you play with your drop of arm weight, the rebound sends us directly to where we're going. And you can sit on that next triad before you even play. So preparation then means getting there ahead of time. So play this with a rich tone and preparation, and it'll help you learn the triads. Not just C, of course, but take it through D, E, F, and so on, maybe even all 12 majors and all 12 minors. Let's go to page 60. This is the technique exercises in your book called first inversion toss for right hand, first inversion toss for left hand. Notice that it would be difficult to play that with fluency if we just lock all our fingers to the keys. We want to get off the keys a little bit and use this rotation, which is the falling in of the thumbs, or a rotation of tossing out towards finger 5. But notice this is the motion. So we're going to be close to the key on the ands. That would be the 5th finger on the C, because that's not on the downbeat. But that downbeat, I'm going to start by bringing the thumb into the air, toss to the toss and rebound. How do we do it with left hand? Well, it's the same pitches, but the hands are mirror image of each other. So I'm going to come off the key with that 5th finger, which comes to the downbeat. But notice my thumb stays in touch with the keys. So toss, 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 toss. A little faster. Now notice the sound too. We want to hear it with that sense of ripple. You're not going to be able to achieve speed on this right away, and don't worry too much about speed, but I wanted you to see how it looks so that you get the sense of a bounce and a ripple as you're playing. It's that rebound of the key helps toss us back in the air to get a new toss into the keys. It's not only finger muscles moving down. Have fun with this, explore, get that sensations in your fingers, and make sure you grasp the visual look of each of these chords as you're learning them.